Ready to question everything you thought you knew about the moon landing? Buckle up, because we're about to embark on a journey through one of the most debated events in human history. Since 1969, the moon landing has been one of humanity's greatest achievements. The sight of Neil Armstrong taking that one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind, is etched into the collective memory of millions around the world. But not everyone is convinced. Despite the overwhelming evidence, a significant number of people believe that the moon landing was an elaborate hoax. Some skeptics believe it was all a carefully crafted illusion by NASA, a grand spectacle designed to win the space race against the Soviet Union during the Cold War. Let's dive into some of the most intriguing theories that have fueled this controversy for decades. First, the infamous moon rock gifted to the King of the Netherlands. This rock was supposed to be a piece of the moon, a tangible piece of evidence of our lunar adventure. Turns out it was just petrified wood. This revelation has been a cornerstone for conspiracy theorists who argue that if NASA could make such a glaring mistake, what else could they be hiding? Oops, NASA, how did that happen? Was it a simple mix-up or something more sinister? And then there are the astronauts themselves. These brave men who ventured into the unknown have become the subject of intense scrutiny. Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and others have given countless interviews over the years, sharing their experiences and memories of the historic mission. But if you dig a little deeper, you'll find some curious inconsistencies. Some of their statements seem to contradict each other, leading to more questions than answers. Why do some of their stories seem to change over time? Is it simply the fallibility of human memory, or is there something more to it? And what about the photos and videos? These visual records are supposed to be irrefutable proof of the moon landing, yet skeptics point out anomalies like shadows that don't align, a flag that appears to wave in a vacuum, and the conspicuous absence of stars in the background. It's almost like a Hollywood set, right? Could it be that the entire moon landing was staged in a studio with carefully controlled lighting and effects? But let's not jump to conclusions. It's important to consider all sides of the argument before making a judgment. NASA has explanations for all of these anomalies. They argue that the peculiarities can be attributed to the unique conditions on the moon and the limitations of the technology at the time. The waving flag, that's due to the way it was planted, they say. The flagpole was designed with a horizontal rod to keep the flag extended, and the motion from planting it caused it to ripple. The lack of stars, overexposure in the camera settings, the bright surface of the moon and the astronauts' suits required specific camera settings that washed out the faint lights of distant stars. Sounds plausible, but it's enough to make you think. So what's the truth? Are these explanations sufficient to dispel the doubts, or do they raise even more questions? Did we really land on the moon, or is it all a cosmic con? The debate continues with passionate arguments on both sides. Keep exploring, keep questioning, and maybe one day we'll uncover the real story. The pursuit of truth is a journey that requires an open mind and a willingness to challenge our assumptions. Until then, stay curious, space enthusiasts. The universe is vast and full of mysteries waiting to be unraveled. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cosmic controversies. Your support helps us continue to explore the unknown and bring you the latest in space exploration and beyond.